Okay, question number 5, 5a of the practice test. Here we're cancelling fractions. We're trying to express algebraic fractions in their simplest form. So what we're looking for are common factors in the numerator and the denominator. So what we have here then, we've got 1b in the numerator, but we've got 3 in the denominator, so we've got b cubed in the denominator. So one of those 3 can cancel with the one on the top, leaving 2 left over. There. We have a y in the numerator and a y in the denominator. So y divided by y cancels out to just 1. And we also have 49 on the numerator and 28 in the denominator. Now 7 goes into both of those. 7 goes into 49 or 7 times, and 7 goes into 28 4 times. So that's all the cancellation work we can do. So now we just quickly tidy that up. So we've got a 7m in the numerator, a 4b squared n in the denominator. And there's no more cancellation that can be done, no more common factors in numerator and denominator, and so we finish there. Question 5b. Here we have 16x minus 8x cubed all over 4xy. Now you might notice that there are some common factors. There's x's appear in lots of places, multiples of 4 appear in lots of places, but the key strategy here is to factorize the numerator so that we make sure we know what all the factors are that are being multiplied and divided, and then we can start to cancel from there. So let's factorize the numerator then. We've got a common factor of x, and we've also got a common factor of 8. 16 and 8. So let's pull out an 8x, and then open bracket. So 8x times by 2 makes the 16x, minus 8x times by x cubed, x squared, to make the 8x cubed there. Okay, so now we have in the numerator we have 8 times x times 2 minus x squared, all divided by 4 and x and a y. So the 4 and the x and the y are all it's all being divided by the 4 and the x and the y. So there's a multiplication by x on the top but a division by x on the bottom, so they can cancel. There's a multiplication by 8 on the top but a division by 4 on the bottom, so overall that simplifies down to 2 over 1. Okay, and we are left with that, so then we can tidy that up. So on the numerator now we've got the 2, bracket 2 minus x squared, and in the denominator we've got just the y, and we finish there. Question 5c of the practice test. Here we have two algebraic fractions being subtracted from each other. 1 minus x over 3, subtract x minus 4 over 2. And with any subtraction of fractions we're looking for a common denominator. So clearly in this case the common denominator will have to be 6. Okay. So to get 6 in the denominator on the first fraction we've had to multiply by 2, so multiply the numerator also by 2. To get 6 in the denominator of the second fraction, we've clearly had to multiply that by 3, so multiply the numerator also by 3. We've now got a common denominator of 6, so we can push the two fractions together into one single fraction. So we on the numerator then would have 2 bracket 1 minus x minus 3 bracket x minus 4, and the common denominator is the 6. So all it remains to do now is to multiply out the top and then collect like terms again, so to tidy it up a little bit. So let's multiply out the first bracket then. 2 times 1 minus x, we've got 2 minus 2x. Second bracket we've got minus 3 times x, so minus 3x, and minus 3 times minus 4 is plus 12. Finally then, let's just tidy up that numerator. We've got 2 and plus 12, so that's 14. minus 2x minus 3x, that's minus 5x. So 14 minus 5x all over 6. Now at that stage, notice that 2 goes into both 14 and 6, but in order to do any cancellation, what we'd need to do here would be to factorize the numerator to get a series of factors that are being multiplied and divided. But the problem is we cannot factorize the numerator. 14 and 5 is the prime number. There's no common factor of 14 and 5x, so there's no way we can pull out a common factor in the numerator, and therefore there is no overall cancellation that can be done in this case. So that's where we finish. Question 5D. We've now got a multiplication of two algebraic fractions. Multiplication, remember, just multiply the tops, multiply the bottoms. So here then on the top we've got 3a times by b squared, and on the bottom we've got b to the 4 times by 27a cubed. So tidy that up, put it in the sort of alphabetical format. We've got 27a cubed b to the 4. Now we can just look to do any simplification. We've got a 3 in the numerator and 27 in the denominator, so 3 goes into 27 9 times, leaving effectively 1/9. A to the power of 1 divided by a cubed, so that can go down to a squared. B squared divided by b to the 4, that can go down to b squared in the denominator. So tidying all of that up, what are we left in the numerator? Well, we're only left with 1 in actual fact in the numerator. The rest of it has been cancelled. And then denominator we've got the 9, we've got an a squared there, and we've got a b squared. So 1 over 9 a squared b squared to finish.